Hi everyone. I just wanted to send you a quick video on how I would do or how I would do my presentation regarding the media collage. I would choose a movie that I have seen probably 1,001 times. So my choice is Encanto. Um, my grandchildren love this movie, and so therefore I have learned to love this movie. So I just want to tell you the easiest way. It is the most easiest way to do a media collage on a movie that you like watching or that you've seen 100 times, because you know the characters and you know all of the different relationships in said movie. All right. All right. And so why this movie fits the class. And so I'm going to play a quick little video for you. And so that is why this movie fits. You can see the multi-generational home and all of the amazing individuals in their family. Um, so fun facts to note is that depending on the family is you can tell by the color schemes or the colors that they wear. So it's interesting that this family, mom, dad, and children, all wear the yellows, orange, reds. And this family, dad, mom, children, all wear more of the purples, blues, and greens. But abuela is the matriarch, which is a vocabulary word. She is the eldest woman in the family who runs the family. She is a widow, also in the textbook, right? Um, and she had a tragedy where her husband was killed, and she found this. Uh, well, she had a candle, and the candle granted magical powers, created a home, and you know, helped create the foundation for this town that they live in. And so the cool thing about this movie, and I could talk all day about this movie because I was like, man, it was clever, right? They have the golden child or the perfect child, which is Isabel. Louisa is the strongest older sister. And if you think about that in a household, how many of the oldest children are burdened, if you will, with the household or family problems, right? They have to be strong for everyone. And they gave us a spin. They gave her muscles, but it's the strength of the oldest child, right? Take care of your little ones, da 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 da. So I think it's really kind of cool the way that they did the things that we normally would associate with the family into this movie. Okay. So Abuela is married with triplets. She's widowed. She was in mourning, which is why she wears she was wearing black for so long. And it's a matriarchal family. Julieta is the mom of uh, of this family. And the cool thing about this family is her healing powers, right? She can heal you with a meal. And how many of us have ever had a home cooked meal and just felt better? So it's kind of funny the way that they put those magical powers in there. But this family, Julieta is married in textbook terms, right? Heterosexual relationship. She is the decision maker. Now, granted, Abuela makes all the decisions, but the women in the family, if you are a true descendant of, then you have more say, right? Isabella's the perfect child, right? And then when you go into the one of the last chapters, it talks about the pecking order of siblings, right? She can do no wrong. Um, Louisa, we talked about her being the strong one. She really has to bear the weight of the problems of the family. And I know that it's silly, but the house too plays a part in this movie, and it holds everyone together, right? Magical because I mean, seriously, some of those rooms. So Peppa is the second daughter, and so she's moody, all right, and she controls the weather. So if you think about people who are moody, but again, same kind of relationship, right? You could um, stretch it to be a biracial relationship, if that's the way you wanted to go. But you could have really deeper conversations about what makes this family unique, right? Dolores is nosy, right? She hears everything. So you can go on and on. And then Bruno is the black sheep, right? He didn't want to follow, he's still a sheep, but he didn't want to follow Abuela's orders. And so he was kind of exiled himself. So still loves his family. He just didn't want to perceive or read into anything. So that's how I would kind of do it. Again, I would take it from the standpoint of, and I'm just going to go to a pretty picture. I would go from the standpoint of what do I know about this family, and then break it out, suss it out. So many beautiful things about this movie in general regarding marriage and family. Um, you could talk about, if you really wanted to, Isabella's in an arranged marriage, right? She has been betrothed to another of not her choice. So she is this perfect child who goes along with this arranged marriage. Um, so you could speak to that. There's so many different aspects that you really could reach out to or talk about in this movie. So I just wanted to kind of give you my perspective because I think sometimes it helps, but sometimes uh, just seeing that you can do it to a cartoon, I will try I can do it to any kind of a movie. Scary movies are the best because people are like, you're gross. But I think a Disney movie, it just takes us by surprise when we find one that perfectly matches. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to a great semester.